Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a special edition of my Pet Peeve series. I know it's been a few months since I've done one, but something yesterday kind of got to me, so I thought I would make a video on it. It may not be a popular one, I don't know, but whatever. It's something that I wanted to say, and a post on Facebook probably just wouldn't have cut it, so I thought I would make a video on it. Hopefully this won't be very long. If it is, I apologize, but I tend to ramble, if you know. But today I'm gonna do a video about two social media platforms that seem to be vying for the top spot. Yesterday I was scrolling on Facebook, and I saw where a company I follow mentioned this new thing on Instagram. So I was like, okay. So I hopped over to Instagram and I was checking it out, and apparently on Instagram you can do stories now. Well, if you're familiar at all with any kind of social media, you know somebody already does that already. And I have to say that it's kind of shady on Instagram's part to be doing something like that, only because it is not similar to the other thing. I could see it being similar. It's not similar. It's the exact same thing, minus the filters. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know that I'm talking about Instagram's new feature where they do the exact same thing as Snapchat. Now, before I go on, I understand that Snapchat is not everyone's cup of tea. I have Snapchat. Do I use Snapchat? Not really. I have Snapchat because I like to follow other YouTubers and celebrities on Snapchat. That's really the only reason I have Snapchat. And you know, I do have a couple of friends on Snapchat, but I don't personally care for Snapchat. I like to get on there and play with the filters when I'm bored. And I like to do play with the filters with my children because they like it and they think it's funny. But other than that, not really a Snapchat user. So my thing is that if you're not a Snapchatter, the new thing on Instagram is probably not gonna, you know, be cool to you either. With that being said, with all of these celebrities and YouTubers and all of these other people that use Snapchat as a different forum as opposed to their YouTube channels and such as that, do we really need another version of it? I mean, Instagram started out as just you sharing photos. That was it. That was all Instagram was. It was just, you take a photo, you share it on Instagram. That's where the hashtag, you know, craze started. And that was it. And then they moved on to the videos. And then, you know, it was only like a 15-second video you can do. You know, and now you can do more than 15 seconds. I think you can do like 60 seconds or something like that now on Instagram. So why on earth did they need to create the stories on Instagram? Are the pictures and the videos not enough? We have to do stories? I mean, is that not enough? Do we not have enough social media that we needed another platform where you can do stories? If people want to do that, they can get Snapchat. Now, I understand people don't like Snapchat. I understand that. But more than likely, the people that don't like Snapchat aren't going to like this either. You know, I mean, 90% I'm gonna go with that. I mean, you might get a few people that are like, oh, well, you know, now I don't have to get Snapchat. I have this now. But if you didn't want Snapchat to begin with, you're probably not gonna want to do this on Instagram. So, Instagram, you have done a lot of things in the last few months as far as changes. You changed our timeline. You made it all wonky and not chronological. I don't like that. I didn't like when Facebook did it. I sure don't like it now that you've done it. Okay? I don't get on Instagram a lot. I don't use Instagram a lot. I do use it more than Snapchat. But Facebook is my social media choice. I like Facebook. I don't really use Twitter all that much. Usually if I'm on Twitter, it's because it's been shared through another platform, or I'm trying to enter a contest or something. I don't fool with Twitter. So that's just not my thing. So if you want to see what I'm doing, it's all about Facebook. And very rarely Instagram. And Snapchat, like I said, I have it. I follow the people that I like on Snapchat, and that's about as far as my Snapchat experience goes. So, Instagram. You're probably going to get a lot of hate for this. You might not get, you might get some people that actually like it. That's fine. I understand everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But when you copy, when you legit copy something, people don't like that. They don't. And if I was Snapchat, if I was running Snapchat, I would have a problem with what you're doing. So unless y'all are about to merge into one huge, big, one social media platform that we don't know about, I would change up your idea, because it's not working. There are so many other things that y'all social media platforms need to change. And y'all are not changing for the better. Y'all are not changing for the better. Facebook should go back to letting people, see what they're supposed to see in order. We shouldn't have to go click, 5,000 things to see our friends' posts, or people that, we want to follow's posts. We shouldn't have to do that. Okay? Instagram, same thing. We shouldn't have to do extra stuff to see things that we actually want to see. If we didn't want to see it, we wouldn't have it on our social media platforms. We wouldn't like stuff on Facebook. We wouldn't follow people on Instagram. We wouldn't follow people on Snapchat. We wouldn't follow people on Twitter. We wouldn't do that if we didn't want to see it. So fix it. If you're going to do something, put it back to the way it was. Because nothing was wrong with it. Nothing. People like to see things in order. We don't like to jump from 5 hours ago to 2 hours ago to 1 hour ago to 30 minutes ago to 6 hours ago. We don't like doing that. We like to see things that happen in the time that they happen, because that's what confuses people. People get confused because they think that, that happened 2 minutes ago when in fact it happened 6 hours ago. It's not cool. It's not cool. Okay? It's not. So if you're gonna fix something, fix that. Don't add things that we don't need. Like I said, if I was running Snapchat, I would be one ticked off individual for you copying our stuff. Yeah, you don't have the filters. Snapchat's got that going for them. When you start doing the filters, that's going to be the end of you. I'm going to tell you right now. Because that, you don't copy anybody. You don't do that. I don't understand that concept of you thinking that it's okay for what you did. It's not. Okay? And the thing is that if people are sharing on Snapchat, then they feel inclined to share on Instagram. And they shouldn't have to do that. Okay? If people don't want to follow them on Snapchat, that's their decision. You shouldn't be jumping on the bandwagon to get more people to follow. No, that's not how that works either. People are going to follow people if they want to. You can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. Okay? So Instagram, fix your stuff. Fix it. Because it's not cool. It's not cool. As far as Snapchat goes, Snapchat can only go up from here. I can tell you that right now. They're going to find a way to make it better because of what you're doing, and it's going to be good. Snapchat has got a lot of cool things with it. Like I said, I'm not a Snapchat guru. I don't know a lot about Snapchat. I know how to play with the filters for the most part, and that's about it. So, it's only going to get better from here. If you think you're going to take Snapchat down with your little Instagram stories, you're wrong. Because you're just making them want to be better and do better things. So, think about that. Okay? So, I'm sorry for my little rant, but it was just bugging me yesterday, and I seen a lot of people that, had issues with it. Some people were very indifferent with it, but for the most part, they don't like it. So, yeah, things need to be done. Like I said, I like staying on Facebook. You know, I'm a very simple person. I don't like all these social media things. I don't. I mean, I understand that, you know, it's good for, you know, exposure and these celebrities and these YouTubers and all this other stuff, but I just don't get it. You know, if these things were changing and making things better instead of worse, it would be okay. But they're making, every time they change something, it gets worse, not better. So when you start getting better and start making things better, I'll start maybe playing around with stuff more. Alright guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments about what I talked about, or if you have your own opinions, leave them down below in the description box. I'm definitely open to anybody's opinion. I'm not knocking anybody that likes this new Instagram change. I'm not knocking anybody that doesn't like it. It's just my opinion. So leave a comment down below and let me know if, you know, your opinion about this whole mess. And hit the subscribe button because I have more videos coming up. School's getting ready to start, and I'm going to start knocking them videos out. So hit the subscribe button for future content from me. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.